Yes. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back here again. A quick Twitter recap. I did one yesterday, so these charts are only for tonight. Well, only for today at least. As always, this is more or less pure technicals. So yeah, let's dive straight into business here. Let's see what today has been giving us from the accounts that I follow, and which I urge you also to follow if you haven't done it already. But quickly, I want to show you just before. This is GDXJ. You can see here, very promising. This was posted yesterday, and we are up 3% today. So maybe, well, not quite, but we are soon on the verge of a major breakout in the gold miners. Okay, on to the business here for the Twitter recap. Grady is with us again today, as always, posting some great stuff. This is XME, looks ready to yet again outperform the SPX. Beautiful trend line here coming across, big rounding bottom, huge cup. And now we are sideways, bullish price action after the breakout, retest, beautiful. Up from the commodities bear market low. Above the black line, we will see metals and mining sector moving very strongly. I think the second inflationary wave is upon us. I agree. Gold is also confirming that the secondary wave of inflation will hit us within 24 months, give or take. And beautiful chart here, beautiful ratio chart showing you that the XME definitely has signs that that is a bull flag and we are going higher. XME outperforming the SPY, beautiful. TrendSpider, nothing goes up in a straight line. And then he says, QQQ, hold my beer. A stunning move here. This is at the start of December. It has been a one-way street. However, you know these rising wedges here, they usually break to the downside. Obviously, sometimes you can have these mega spikes in the opposite direction of what usually happens. But definitely that is the most likely outcome for the QQQ. Also, the Nasdaq is hitting all-time highs as we speak, so this will be a natural place for a pullback. Game of trades here again. 2023 was a roller coaster for the treasuries with a staggering 25% decline from the peak to the trough. But things took a turn late October. Bonds made an explosive comeback, rocketing 20% in roughly 40 trading days. In the past week, the TLT has experienced a remarkable rally driven by the Fed's pause and has finally surpassed its 200-day moving average, as you can see here. Also, we did it here quite a few times, so definitely we're not out of the woods yet. We had the confident rally TLT as strong as a buy of the 9th to 10th in early December for our members. Stay informed with our asset ratings product and receive weekly updates on key assets like TLT. But definitely, again, trying to poke out here. This is a strong move up from that low, and we're coming into some massive resistance here, obviously. But definitely want to look for if TLTs can stay here with a for like a month or so, a few weeks, then definitely that is primed for a move higher, which means that rates are going lower. Hedgehog trader here, I urge you to follow this guy. I'm writing with him from time to time. He's a great guy. Please do follow. Silver miners, this is the SILJ, so the SILJ. You can see here, this is roughly 2 months worth of trading, and we've had that move here down, retesting those highs, and now we're at 1, 2. You can see some sort of cup and handle here, a bit skewed, but anyways, mega candle today. And long term, it looks really good. The gold and silver miners looks like it really want to have a decisive move here to really do some good moves to the upside after 3 years in the desert. So jeweler here, gold has formed an inverse head and shoulders on the 4-hourly chart and is at resistance. A 4-hourly close above will have all rejection candles doomers for 2 weeks ago deleting their tweets, and will the Florian Goldbucks maniacally giggling. Quite clear, beautiful. Again, very simple, one trend line, and you have that invert head and shoulders at roughly 2000 and let's call it 2057. And again, the measured move is roughly $60. So you will go to roughly, in this camp here, 2100 and 2120, give or take. But definitely want to look for if we can clear that 2060 level, roughly speaking. So beautiful, simple chart, but definitely it doesn't have to be harder than that. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hedgehog trader here with the Canadian Ventures Exchange, the CDNX versus the market's SPY, so the SP 500. Note the bullish positive divergence forming on the RSI. You can see here that is a falling wedge, which typically is bullish. You can see here a bit of a dribble below. However, we are coming up here again on the RSI, and hopefully at some point in time we can finally see some spiking here. It has been roughly 2 years worth of downtrend in actually a one-way street, give or take. So definitely want to look for here for the CDNX, yeah, against the SPY. The happy Hawaiian here with silver miners versus silver is currently attempting a breakout. This is stunningly beautiful long-term chart here. I guess these are weekly candles. You can see here that is a peak above a long-term trend line coming down here. You have the lower side there, a bit of a false breakdown here. This could be the start of silver miners finally doing some outperformance, and that is exactly what we want to see in a gold and silver bull market. You can also see it here on the longer term. You can see it right there peaking above. It's still very early. However, we are this lower trend line here with a bit of a false break down here, as mentioned previously. And we came back in, and usually, false breakouts usually leads to a quick move in the other direction, and that is exactly what we're seeing right now. You could draw a line down from here to these two highs here to have a bit more of a wick to wick confirmed breakout at some point, but definitely want to watch here. And I completely agree with the ratio, and that this could be the start of something very important for silver miners. J Fong here, AG. So this is First Majestic. 1 year long falling wedge, breaking out here, pullback, retest, and then resumption, and definitely into some resistance here at roughly 6.3. But definitely this is a breakout, retest, resumption kind of scenario. Now we just want to really clear that breakout high right there. But beautiful falling wedge finally breaking out. Again, this is a silver miner, so confirming that the silver miners are definitely trying to do something it hasn't done for 3 years, and that is having strength against silver, but also in US dollar terms. So this is URNM. So this is the uranium miners divided by the U.UN, which is the Sprott Physical Uranium Trust. Again, parallel channels here, the upper trend line, lower trend line, falling wedge here, and hopefully we can have URNM really start to outperform the spot price, which basically what the U.UN is. However, we are down 4% today, so I would assume that we have a kind of a big red candle here. So I don't know exactly where we are, but definitely this is one to watch here. We do have the 1, 2, and 3 moves down here, I guess. So yeah, definitely I would go and look at this after the video to see where we are in time on this ratio. Very interesting here. Silver bar, gold 1 hourly. Same thing as we looked at from Julia. So this is the 1 hourly. 2040 neckline. Zoom out on the weekly and shorter time frames are becoming extremely relevant. Again, that is the inverted head and shoulders that we talked about. And if we can clear, roughly 2040, 2050, depending on how you want to add it in, we're definitely going to meet a measured move, roughly at $2,100, $2,110 maybe. And this will be a huge bottom if we can confirm it. I think we have some big macro numbers coming out in 2 days' time. I can't remember exactly what it is, but is it PCE? I think it's PCE, and that could be the confirmation if it comes in not as expected here. Again, stage analysis here just to show you, if you learn these, in quotes, simple theory here, you actually can come a long way as a long-term investor if you use the weekly and the 30 weekly moving average, and you use these 4 stages. You are actually doing quite well. You can keep it really simple and actually outperform the markets quite heavily. Trend spotter here, Google up next. You can see here the highs in 2021 all the way across. You have the trend line and you have this green upsloping support coming from below, and now we are in this pickle here. So which way do we go? We are above this volume node, as you can see here. So definitely it favors a move to the upside, but we shall see where we go. But definitely a strong chart here. Again, who would have thought that Google is also soon at all-time highs? Probably. CEO technician here, the most hated sector on the stock market on planet Earth, the gold mining sector, is now up more than 10% in 2023. And that is only from the recent two months or so that we have made that move. But I also want to show you, if you add a neckline across here at roughly $30, you have that inverted head and shoulders. You have a breakout, actually quite a big pullback way below the neckline, but we're above again, fighting that breakout high, as we just saw as well from Jay Fong. So definitely we are at a very important moment in time for the gold and silver miners. And if the gold and silver miner starts to run here, in my book, they are front running the all-time highs for gold, but also the move above $26 for silver, which will be a key moment in time to break that one for silver. Gold ventures here. I just want to show you again, this is the SILJ divided by SLV, so basically silver. You have that falling wedge, huge green candle at the apex to the upside, beautiful. You had similar thing over here. Will it be this aggressive? I don't know, but definitely you have the breakout, and that is exactly what we want to see for the silver miners, outperforming silver itself. And yeah, stunningly. So that is all I had for you guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and definitely let me know if you like these daily videos of the Twitter. Have a great one, guys. We will see you in the next one. Cheers. Bye.